The All-Terrain Defense Turret, also known as the AT-DT, was a medium-sized bipedal walker utilized by the Imperial Army during the early days of the Galactic Empire. It was about half the size of an AT-ST and had little armor, but it could still pack a punch with its twin light blaster cannons and its main artillery cannon. We can see this walker being used in the Battle of Mimban in the Solo movie, where it can be seen firing into the Mimbanese Liberation Army. As far as LEGO goes, there hasn't been an official set for the AT-DT. There are, however, quite a few MOCs from other creators that do a great job of representing this Imperial vehicle. There's only one problem. Out of all the AT-DT MOCs I've seen, the best looking and most accurate models are just too large, almost matching the size of an official AT-ST set. I also have yet to see an accurately sized AT-DT that looks accurate to the source material. This is where I decided to step in and try and make my own AT-DT that is accurate to both size and design. Coming in at an estimated 300 pieces, this AT-DT has got to be in my top 10 favorite builds I've ever done. It stands at 10 studs wide, 17 studs long, and 16 bricks tall, which is accurate compared to the AT-ST's 27 bricks tall. It has room for one pilot, and it has movable head, cannon, and movable legs. It even has a peephole cover to defend against heavy fire. I'm a very big fan of how sleek the front looks, and even though the legs are inaccurate, I do love how they look. Unfortunately, this build does have a lot of downsides. The head of the build is almost perfect, but its movement is pretty restricted. The cannon is missing a couple details, and the legs are full of issues. The top segment of the legs are not really even part of the legs, but they're part of the body. The lower section of the legs are way too thin, and the ankle connection is very weak and undetailed. If it wasn't for these flaws, this would be a top tier build. In the future, I will fix these flaws, but as it stands right now, I think this AT-DT design is still better than most other designs that are out there, despite its inaccuracies. If you would like a tutorial of this version, or an updated version, tell me in the comments. For my MOC rating, I will give this a 6 out of 10 for stability, a 7 out of 10 for accuracy, a 10 out of 10 for sleekness, a 10 out of 10 for scale, an 8 out of 10 for detail, an 8 out of 10 for functionality, a 9 out of 10 for availability, an 8 out of 10 for part usage, a 9 out of 10 for piece count, and a 9 out of 10 for cool factor. This would give it an overall 84 out of 100 or a grade B. I hope you enjoyed this review. If you did, like the video and consider subscribing. It really does help me out. See you in the next video.